Danny Miner Daily Show. And let me tell you this, we have a lot to talk about today. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. DHS report. Department of Homeland Security issued a report, guys. Okay. And this is what the report's saying. Okay. Let me get Rumble up real quick here. Let me get Rumble up. I want to make sure I get Rumble up because I want to see your comments if they start coming in. All right. So let me get it up here. And I'm going to read you what DHS reported today, okay? Give me a second here. Let me see. Let me bring it up. All right. Okay, guys, what DHS, they put a report out today. And what the report says, folks, they saying that absolutely he did not reach for his weapon. Nowhere in the report does it say that he reached for his weapon. Not one report says that, folks. Okay, none. That he reached for his weapon. And the report is saying 2 officers shot weapons. 2 officers, and it doesn't say their weapons, it said shot weapons. 2 officers. I have it right here. Let me bring it up here again, okay? It's saying 2 agents fired weapons. The report says 2 agents fired weapons. It doesn't say their weapon. And I think what we started talking about right when this happened, remember, as soon as this happened, I said I believe this was accidental. Because seriously, folks, who shoots somebody in the back like that? I thought there's no way an officer would do that. There's no way. And what I said happened was probably he yelled gun and then the officer shot. It was a reaction. But now that we re-looked at the video, and I said this a couple days ago, okay? We re-looked at the video. The one officer comes up to the suspect. The suspect had his gun on his waistband, okay? So the officer did the right thing. Get the gun out of it. Get the gun out of the way while they're wrestling with him. So he reaches in, takes the gun out of the guy's holster, and gets it away from the struggle. And when he does this, folks, if you pause it, he fires that weapon accidentally. So he pulls it out. He's probably stressed, fires the weapon into the concrete. That made the other officer think he was getting shot at or the guy had a weapon, and he unloads on him. I knew this was an accident, folks. And if you read their report right now, does not say he reached for a weapon like everybody online did. And folks, that was disgusting. The people that said that, you're disgusting. There is nothing that says he went for a weapon in the report. Okay. I said this from the beginning. I thought it was accidental. If you read the report from the Department of Homeland Security today, basically that's what they're saying. They didn't come out and say it, but they're saying, again, 2 agents fired weapons. Not their weapons. 2 agents fired weapons. And again, go look at the video. Pause it sequence by sequence. Everyone, okay? Pause it. You'll see when that agent takes the gun off him, he fires the shot. And within a second after he takes the gun off him and he fires the shot, the other agent unloads on him. Folks, this was an accidental shoot. And I'm going to tell you this, if this is what happened, and I'm telling you, I believe this is what happened. I 1000% believe it at this point, unless somebody shows me something else, okay? Because what I'm seeing online, that's what looks like happened. Folks, if that happened, we're looking at manslaughter charges still. I'm telling you, I will be shocked, and I know you guys don't want to hear this, but I would be shocked if this agent's not charged, if this is what happened. Because, folks, the report's iffy. 2 agents fired weapons. Not 2 agents fired their own weapons. Okay? Go read the report. ABC News just put it out, folks. Just put it out now. Again, folks, I knew there's no way an ICE agent would just kill a man on the street like that for no reason. I knew something happened. I knew it. I knew this had to be an accidental shoot. And listen, folks, I know these agents, they're nervous. They're being attacked every single day. So I know this agent was nervous. He heard the gunshot, and he thought, oh my God, this guy's a gun, and he unloaded on him. That's what I was saying happened from the beginning. I knew this had to be an accidental shoot. If you look at this report, I'm telling you, I think that's where they're going with this. It could be involuntary manslaughter charge, something like that. Folks, Too many rumors out there. Too many rumors out there. He reached for a gun. He had a gun. He approached him with a gun. Now listen, again, I'm Republican. I'm still voting Republican. I still want deportation. Okay, we got to get the criminals out of our country. We got to get the cells out of our country. I'm 1,000% for ICE, guys. 1,000. But as Republicans, when something bad happens, we can't make excuses like the Democrats. And the excuses were there. He approached him with a gun. No, he didn't. He had a gun on his side. Don't be like them. Don't be like them. He reached for a gun. I think I saw. He didn't reach for a gun. We're better than Democrats. We tell the truth. We call it out as we see it, guys. Okay? If you don't, it hurts our party. If you don't tell the truth, it hurts our party. Why do you think no one trusts the Democrats? Because we know they're outright liars. And Republicans, we can't do that. We see the truth. We have to say, you know what? This was wrong. And I've called this out from day one. And I'm a hardcore Republican. You guys see me on there, but I knew something was wrong. And I knew this agent just didn't kill this guy in the street. I knew something happened. And folks, it's going to come out. This is going to end up being an accidental shoot. I'm telling you, watch, come back to this video and say Danny Miner was right, because I am. Now let's change gears just a little bit. Let's change gears. Our favorite congresswoman from Minnesota, Omar, right? Did you just see her press conference where some guy sprayed her with something? Folks, and he's already charged with third-degree assault. Okay, he's already been charged with third-degree assault. She's doing a press conference. This guy stands up, says something to her, and squirts her with some kind of liquid. And she runs after him. Folks, I don't know about you. I'm not saying this didn't happen, because of course I seen it, but it looked set up to me. It looked like they set this up. Like, what woman, a guy attacks her and she chases him? He's spraying her with something. She doesn't know what he's spraying her with. Who knows what he's spraying her with? And she chases him? Folks, to me, this whole incident, it looks set up to me. It looks set up to me. You know what? Anything she could do, because she's covered in the fraud. You know, yeah, you have a job at $100,000 a year, and in 3 years you have $40 million in the fucking bank. Stop. Stop. And it's not just her, it's all of them. All these Congress people listen, I made $100,000 a year. I'm not fucking rich. I don't have $40 million in the bank. If you make $100,000 a year and in 3 years you have $40 million or millions of dollars in the bank, something's wrong. And it's not just her, it's all our Congress people. They're rich because we elected them. That was never supposed to be the case. Yes, they got a nice paying job, $100,000. They can live, well, $100,000 is actually not that much now, but at least they can live comfortably back then. But somehow they end up being millionaires, all of them. Could you imagine, just somehow they end up being millionaires? We know the corruption's through our whole Congress. If you don't, your head's in the fucking sand. Because it's not just her, it's all of them. It's all of them. Look at Nancy Pelosi. Come the fuck on. You go from making $100,000 a year to living on a fucking mansion in California. Explain that to me if it's not corruption. Okay, explain it to me. You know it's corruption. I know it's corruption. It's all corruption. Now, folks, another thing. These liberals, they're going to ruin our country. They're going to ruin our country. This DA in Philadelphia, Larry Krasner, okay, the DA in Philadelphia, he said today, all ICE agents will be hunted down and charged because they're Nazi wannabes. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you, Larry? Who is you to call law enforcement Nazis? You can say you had one bad apple here, one bad apple here. Calling the entire department Nazis and you're going to friggin' prosecute them? This dude is the biggest ass in all of DA history. And Philadelphia, you deserve him. You deserve this guy. Could you imagine being a victim of a crime and this guy is supposed to be your friend and prosecute the suspect? And all he does is let them go right out the door on bail, right out the door. This guy is a plant for defense attorneys. He's a plant. You can't trust this guy as being a prosecutor. You can't. Go look at his history, folks. But yet Philadelphia keeps electing this guy. That's how brainwashed these Democrats are. Women, you are most likely to be a victim of a crime, and you fucking elect this guy who I'm telling you right now is not on your side. He is not on your side. Anytime he gets to cut law enforcement up, he does. Let me tell you something. When I was a cop, the DA and law enforcement was like, fucking this. We worked together. I guarantee you, you talk to the police in Philadelphia, they hate this guy's guts. I will guarantee you. Go, if you know a Philadelphia police officer, go find him, fucking call him, ask them. I'll guarantee they hate this fucking guy's guts. I'll guarantee it. Folks, I said it last night. DAs and judges are important to vote for, and we overlook it. And I'm guilty of that too. I start looking at Congress, president, this and that. It's these DAs and the judges that are making this whole country crime ring. It's them. Okay? And their liberal feelings. Oh, we can't put this guy away forever. Oh, fuck you. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And folks, we have to stand up to this. And Philadelphia, seriously, you are. Listen, I'm a huge Eagle fan. I'm from Pennsylvania, but your city's a dump. It's crime ridden everywhere. And it's because you keep electing people like this. Like, wake up. Wake up. I wonder why crime has never went down in our city. Maybe it's because we keep electing the same DAs. Maybe that's it. You think that could be it? I don't know. So listen, folks, I'm going to go on early tomorrow. I think I'm going to go on at 1 o'clock. I'm going to have a guest on with me tomorrow, and we'll probably go on for at least an hour. So tune into the show tomorrow. I'm sure there's going to be big news tonight. I'm a little under the weather. I got a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to go sit down and watch The Conjuring 3. And if you've never seen The Conjuring 3, I never did. It's about the Smurls in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Back in the 70s, there was it was a demon house, man. They had spirits and everything. And folks, I remember, I only lived 40 minutes from Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania. I lived in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up. And I was a little kid when this was going on. My parents used to take me by the house. I swear to God, we knew this poltergeist stuff was going on. And we knew the Amityville horror people were investigating it. So my parents would find where the house was. We'd ride by it. There was press out there. This was a huge story. So if you watch The Conjuring 3, like I'm going to watch tonight, folks, this is a true story. This was 40 minutes from me. Well, I don't know if it's true, but they said it was. They said it was. So give it a watch. And you know what? Tomorrow, during the 1 o'clock show tomorrow, I'll give you an update. Thank you all. Love you all. Please, for God's sake, vote Republican. Let's go, baby.